Welcome to Soul Rebel Nation, where my mission is to empower and inspire others to live life passionately with purpose from the soul. I am here for another collective reading. This is a general message. It may or may not resonate. If anything sticks out, feel free to leave me some feedback below in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like, share with somebody you feel may resonate, and subscribe if you want to join the tribe. Gang. We are healing and building on this channel. Happy Tarot Tuesdays. If you missed our collective reading over on the Instagram page, it is pinned. So if you want a little bit extra of a collective reading, every week we go live over there, and I do 11 readings for those of you who want to get a mini reading live, okay? If you would prefer a private reading, we do have a booking app. All of our links, our website, our donation links, our social media, and everything Miss Mika is in one link for your convenience. It is in the description as well as the about section of our page, okay? We always close out our reading with 2 yes and no questions. Make sure you stick around to the end for that, all right? So the other day I woke up, I don't know if it's yesterday or the day before, I think it might have been yesterday. I woke up hearing the Janet Jackson song Come Back to Me. And I mean, I'm an 80s baby, but the song came out of nowhere. Hey sis. So I was like, all right, this must be a channel message. So somebody wants you to come back to them, and they begging. Like they and I mean, we've had that type of message a lot recently. Like, I miss you, and it was another come back to me type of message a couple weeks ago. I can't remember what the song was right now. But somebody said, come back to me, I'm begging you, please. I want you to come back to me. So I will be leaving the song in the comments like I always do. But today we're going to start off with the Hip Hop Queens Oracle deck. We'll clarify with some tarot and some more oracle. And of course, close out with your 2 yes or no questions. So let's see what we got, y'all. Calling on Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, archangels, power animals, and all light beings of the universe. We ask that you shield us in a seamless miracle cocoon of healing light, calling all of our energy back to us now and returning any energy that is not ours to their rightful owner. Asking our angel Michael to cut cords from any lower level energies or entities trying to siphon myself or the collective's energy. May all monitoring spirits go deaf and evil lies go blind, and that energy be transmuted into peace, love, and abundance. So be it, and it is so. Ashe and amen. All right. Let's see what we got, y'all. I feel like this deck has been cleared. I haven't used it in a while, so I'm just trying to make sure. We got 2 cards, Gangsta Boo and Sparky D. Gangsta Boo, confidence. Sparky D, resistance. First of all, rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. She did pass away, I believe, a couple years ago. And let's see what the book says. Gangsta Boo. Might have to write your name on some ancestor money. So Gangsta Boo, confidence, self-assured, belief, reassurance, and conceit. As a teenager, Gangsta Boo helped put Memphis hip-hop on the map as one of the founding members of 3 6 Mafia. Her solo debut album, Inquiring Minds, was anchored by the classic Where Them Dollars At. And it set the bar for Southern rap queens looking to weave sexuality with hard bars and lyrics and verses. Collaborating with fellow 3 6 Mafia affiliate Lil Chat was a perfect balance of yin and yang, where both brought unique strengths to the table. But Gangsta Boo's later solo records pushed hip-hop's sound barriers, mixing menacing trap beats with electric elements. That risk takes coming from believing in yourself, your craft, and your worth. For that reason, you bet your bottom dollar Gangsta Boo will always make you holla and stack the Benjamins accordingly. Gangsta Boo's card reflects a need to give yourself a pep talk. Sometimes we sleep on ourselves, but let this serve as your official wake-up call. It happens. We're thrown off of course and struggle to get back on track. By the time you're ready to do it, you start second-guessing yourself. Then anxiety sets in, a vicious cycle. It can only be only you can break it. Take a page from the Boo's print and say, it's time to try something new. If you believe you can do it, you will, plain and simple. And I also want to add that this is a repeat message, because I feel like most of the readings for the last week or two have been about your craft and you believing in yourself and your worth. So if you haven't watched most of the recent ones, I believe Sunday's reading was definitely talking about this energy as well. Okay? So some of you guys are dusting off some certain things. You're starting some new things. You may be revamping some projects. You could be looking at some things. You could be giving yourself a pep talk at this time. All right? Sparky D. Take that how it resonates. All right? I done went past it. Hold on. There we go. Sparky D, resistance, refusal, pushback, regret, blockage, and opening. As one of hip-hop's most challenging MCs, Brooklyn's own Sparky D boldly tests Roxanne Shantae's on her own track, Sparky D's Turn, Roxanne, You're Through. Setting ablaze the already popping Roxanne Wars, Sparky's hit evidence her battles, rap core, and she and Shantae lowered their swords to tap gloves on round one, Roxanne Shantae versus Sparky D. The song had them touring everywhere as onlookers watched the two girls go toe-to-toe on stage. These girls were very young, by the way. Very young. And as a female rapper, this makes me feel great to even read this card itself. Because I started rapping at the age of 15. I believe they were probably like between 12 and 15 or something like that. Anyhow, but while Sparky D achieved enough notoriety to carry through more singles, she was often regarded as the novelty act, called up the stage to perform for free, while her male counterparts enjoyed a hefty payout. She fought back and continued to be regarded as one of the very few females with the courage to say no. You have a spark in you, but you may feel like the power is a little lost. There is an invisible barrier between where you are now and where you long to be. Like Sparky, you have to choose you, and while that's a tough decision for anyone with a beating heart, that doesn't mean you should accept less than what you deserve. Make a list of the things you want. Make a list of things that you may feel could be stopping you from your goals. I'm sorry, y'all. Resist the urge to talk down to yourself, but rather approach these roadblocks with grace and understanding. You'll have a breakthrough soon enough. So it seems like y'all are coming into a new sense of confidence, and any type of resistance or pushback that you may be receiving, you're having to break through that blockage as well. So there's a lot of self-talk in these two cards here from what I'm picking up on. And I know that this reading was about somebody coming back to you from what I thought. But this may be y'all coming back to yourselves. Because Spirit told me to pick this deck up. So I thought that this was going to be a love reading. This reading may be more about y'all. We're going to see what comes out in the tarot next. But that makes a whole lot of sense. All right? Now, don't get me wrong. It may come out in love as well. But from what I'm looking at right now, y'all are coming back to yourselves. You're becoming more confident, or the confident self that you may have known yourself to be. You are gaining a new level of confidence. Some of you guys feel like you're not exactly where you want to be when it comes to your level of confidence or how confident you are in certain areas of your life. And so that could be things that are changing right now. Okay? Let's see what we got from the tarot. They telling me to pull from the Modern Witch. I'm going to do it. Because I have not been using any of my other decks. Yeah. I mean, shit. As soon as I start touching them, they start moving. I just saw the Ace of Cups in the Death card. So there could very well be some type of new love offer coming in after an ending. This card then flew out. We're going to keep it right there. I guess these cards wanted to be touched because they definitely are jumping. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's clarify this first card. All right, cool. So we have the Hangman, Pisces energy. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm feeling here. It's like you guys could feel stuck. You could have felt in some type of energy of feeling stuck at the moment, or needing to see things from a different perspective. Clarifying that card, we got the Two of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. So that could very well be the case. It's like y'all are making plans right now. You could be revamping things. You could be taking the time to plan out certain endeavors, ideas, things that you are creatively wanting to go into when it comes to a confidence that you have within yourself. I like to say that 𝔻𝕀𝕊𝕂𝕃𝔸𝕀𝕊𝕂, like, I don't know if you know any of her music, it's just like, I don't know, having that raspy voice and being like the only female in a group, you have to be confident. You know what I mean? So a lot of y'all are like, y'all stand out. You could be like one of the only ones that are in your field or in your league, in your area or something like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like some of you guys are looking at things from a different perspective, and instead of looking at these situations or these new beginnings as an obstacle, you're looking at this as like, how can I have a new beginning in this field or in this area of study, and who can I bring along with me? I feel like a lot of y'all are already in like a pinnacle within this area of study, within this career, within this area of your life when it comes to your passion, right? But it's like the card said, it's a need for a level up. It's some type of level up that's occurring, okay? So I do feel like this Two of Wands is representing a new beginning. And it may have taken you to look at things from a different perspective in order for you to get there. Okay? So let's clarify this Two of Wands. I do feel like this Two of Wands could very well involve somebody that you're going to be romantically sharing your life with as well. That's typically what I see when I see that card. Lord, they flipping out. We got the Nine of Swords. Air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So whatever this decision is that you guys are making, it could very well be keeping you up at night. Some of y'all are a little anxious about whatever this decision is. You could be overthinking it. Some of you guys are experiencing headaches. There could very well be a need for some meditation, some relaxation, some rest. You may need to recharge and just allow Spirit to give you the download, give you the message. Yeah, in the near future, we have the Page of Wands. So this is a new beginning. And even with Sparky D, like, again, I told y'all they were young, right? A page is a very young energy. It kind of even looked like the same person. She got a little side ponytail going. You feel me? So some of y'all could feel like a new person, a new beginning, whatever this new beginning is that you're going towards, that you're moving towards confidently, right? You're coming back to yourself. Again, we got to remember the title here and the song that I was channeling. But I feel like a lot of y'all are like, these could be things that you've been wanting to do since you were a child. These could be things that you've grown confident in because you've done them for that long. You know what I mean? It's like, if you've done, like me, for instance, I'm just giving y'all an example. I've been doing hair my whole entire life. And it was because I was raised in a salon. My mother is a cosmetologist. She went to school when I was like 2 years old. So I'm used to seeing, mannequins. I knew how to do a pedicure and a manicure on myself as a kid because we always had all that stuff around the house. My mother always had sets of fingernails. Like, I learned how to do a lot of things hands-on just by touching the things that she had in the house. Her mannequin heads, I used to take them and braid. My mother's not a braider at all. But other aunts and people in my family have the gift of hair too. I have great aunts that did hair, that passed down their Marcel curlers to my mother. Two of my aunts that my mother's sisters, they actually braid, but they never went into hair. They actually did totally different things. The medical field, and I don't even remember what my other aunt did when she was out in the world. She's sick. She's been sick for a long time. But I say all that to say, sometimes you just have a natural gift in you, and when you're around it, or you just start picking up on it by just doing these things, these could be things that you've done forever that you could be passionate about, that you may have had to develop a skill in. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody could be somebody that does hair. I'm just saying. That's an example. So some of y'all have been doing these things since you were a child. You know what I mean? Or you've had this type of gift for a very long time. Some of y'all, these are just things that make you feel like a child, make you feel childlike, make you feel very playful, whatever it is for you. But I feel like there's a new beginning, especially with this page coming here. It's like whatever you're creating feels new, even if it is in the same field. Okay? And clarifying that, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is a new beginning. This is the wheel turning in your favor. I typically say I'll take new love for 200, Alex. But this could be all kinds of new beginnings for you. Again, like I just said, this page is new energy. It's very young, and I didn't know the Wheel of Fortune was there. So, we have two major arcanas here. Ooh, Listen, I just told y'all I usually say I'll take new love for 200. We got the 4 wands. So, looks like y'all are going into some new beginnings that are going to manifest in love and in work. And that's usually what I see when I see this 2 of wands, like I told y'all. This decision that's being made is about how you're going to share yourself with the world and who you're going to share it with. So, some of y'all are making a clear decision on who you're going to share yourself with. And it could very well be a twin flame, life partnership type of union with the 4 of wands here. It could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Or this is just, it's giving happy home life. It's giving commitment. Now, some of y'all could be committing to yourself, committing to your goals. You know what I mean? Again, you could be coming back to yourself. But for a lot of y'all, this could very well be love. Now, I do see that there is some resistance here. Some of y'all are setting healthy boundaries with the people around you. There are certain energies that cannot move forward with you, and you know that. There are certain things within yourself that cannot also move forward. So take it how it resonates, people, places, or things. There's things that have to be left behind. But I just feel like for a lot of y'all, there's resistance from the people around you. They want to keep you stuck in these cycles, and y'all are setting healthy boundaries. I just saw the Emperor, yeah. Because y'all are taking action. You're in your divine masculine energy. And some of y'all are manifesting a divine masculine 4 of wands. All right? The overall energy is the King of Pentacles. Okay? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Somebody is very stable financially, focusing on their goals. Like I said, it's like, whatever it is that you're doing right now, I feel like y'all are coming back to yourself. You're recognizing your worth. You know your value. And you're doing whatever it is. Like the Sparky D card. He said a lot of the performers were not paying the women. And she won't having that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like if you have a craft, if you have a business, if you have something that you're going after, and even if this is love, you know your worth when it comes to that too. You're not just going to be accepting anything. This 2 of wands tells me that you guys have enough to be making these solid decisions. You're a boss in your own right. And even though this is a young child and a woman here, there's a difference here. But these are 2 queens that were bosses in their own right. And that's that. Gangsta Boo was in a group, but she made solo albums. That's exactly what it said. So it's like maybe some of y'all are just used to having support from, you know, groups of people or a bunch of, you know, people around you. And now you're having to go at this alone. That could very well be the case as well. Peace, sis. So let's get a few cards from the Kipper deck. Don't forget to focus on your 2 yes or no questions. We have the Child and the Lovers coming out. Some of y'all, I feel like you've healed some type of inner child wound. And it's also going to help bring in this 4 of wands energy. For some of y'all, you're going to also be having a child with whoever this lover is that's coming in. All right? Take that how it resonates as well. Let's get a few more. We got Pathway. Okay, Butterfly Gang. Give me some butterflies in the chat. So you guys are going down a new path. You're choosing new. And I feel like this new path is going to require you to have a clear mind. It's going to require you to, like, I believe the Gangsta Boo card and the Sparky D card both talked about you believing in yourself. So you're coming out of a silence. You're feeling more confident. Again, it's a level up. Y'all have changed. So during this transformation, it's going to, you know, allow you to come up out of your head. You have to be more confident when you come up out of this. They say butterflies can't see their wings. Y'all going to be flying around this bitch, though. And other people are going to be able to see it. Yeah. So don't waste too much time staying stuck in the past or thinking that you're not enough. Don't allow yourself to waste time, period. Okay? Yeah. Because y'all got some official shit coming in for you. The official person coming out here with the Wheel of Fortune and the 4 of Wands also tells me that this is some type of long-term commitment coming in. As soon as I said that, the message card flipped out. Y'all could be hearing from whoever this person is. There could be back and forth communication already with whoever this person is that you're going to be sharing a long-term commitment with. I feel like you guys enjoy talking to each other. Look at that. Courtship. Yeah. So y'all may be defensive against some people, but not this person. Looks like if you are being defensive, if you are setting boundaries with everybody around, you may want to be a little bit less defensive when it comes to this one person, because they actually want to come in and love on you properly, okay? I got an additional message that flipped out. We got the mature woman, change, false person, adjudication, and concern. Yeah. So a lot of y'all have matured. You've matured within your life. You've had to learn from certain situations. Again, it's like you had to build confidence. You had to come back to yourself when it comes to certain things. I feel like there was some type of trauma or childhood, you know, things that you could have been holding on to. I feel like there's a lot of child energy in this reading today. I picked up on that before that card even flew out. So there's things you had to mature from that maybe, you know, you've had problems with since you were a child. All right. This could have been your confidence that you had to build, right? Within whatever it is, your craft, or just even some of y'all had to build confidence in receiving love because you weren't loved properly, or you didn't get the love that you feel like you deserved as a child. Take that how it resonates. But there's some type of change that had to occur. Some of y'all could have relocated, but you definitely had to move away from whoever this false person was. This is 8 and 9 here. So some of y'all could have actually relocated if you were like living with this false twin, this karmic, whoever this person is. You had to actually get away from this person. You had to get them out of your energy. And I feel like as a result of that, there's going to be some type of karmic justice. For some of y'all, there could have been an actual divorce, is what I'm hearing. There's been a separation, whether it was legal or not. There's been somebody that had to be left behind. I also feel like y'all had to leave behind false narratives about yourself. It's like no imposter syndrome moving forward. You are who you say you are. And now I'm hearing that if you are who you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here. So it's like, again, be confident in yourself and don't resist moving forward, because y'all are stars. And I've been picking up that energy all day today. I'm more than positive the star card came out in the reading over on Instagram today. So your ancestors may be concerned that you're not going to allow yourself to be open to these new beginnings, this love that's coming in, this official offer, the things that are coming in for you. They're scared that you're going to stay stuck. This imprisonment gives me the same energy of the 9 of Swords. Somebody that is not getting enough rest. These swords represent the same things that these bars do. Stuck. You feel me? So don't allow yourself to be in your head. Some of y'all really do need to get some type of rest. Like if you're not allowing yourself to get rest, take cat naps. They work for me. I'm just trying to tell you. A good nap is a good one, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I get why old people and babies take naps. Because you get hell of a downloads. This is how I get a lot of these channel messages for these readings. I take a nap and then I wake up and it just be like a song or a phrase, or like something occurs during those naps in our spirit, y'all. I'm trying to. I hope y'all can hear me. I just got a pop-up. So let's get a few cards from the Island Time Wellness. We got the Chaser that just flipped out. Y'all were dealing with people who wanted you to chase them. So I feel like there was a lot of codependency in past relationships. The card literally says chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. I told y'all when that child card came out, some of y'all had to heal from that. I know what I'm talking about. So when it comes to love, some of y'all could be closed off and have this energy where you're, you know, keeping yourself, you know, at bay from a lot of people. You holding boundaries up because you've dealt with codependent relationships, and that's something that you've had to heal from. You've had to see things from a higher perspective and realize that you had a codependency on people, and you stayed in situations too long because you had an abandonment issue. And I tell y'all, usually there's a chaser and there's a runner. The runner has commitment issues. The chaser has abandonment issues. That's how that goes. And it's very toxic. That's very much a codependent toxic bond. So chances are you've been in those type of situations and you had to learn how to heal from that, right? So you could be going towards more of a stable, secure foundation as a result of leaving that behind. Learning from these things, growing from these things. Spirit is asking you to be more flexible moving forward because they're sending in someone that's going to love you unconditionally. All right? The card says oneness, self-love, affection, passion, and attraction. I feel like this love is coming in because you loved yourself first. And I mean, you know, that's pretty much the goal here. We are supposed to love ourselves first. If anybody has a problem with you loving yourself first, they have work to do on themselves. All right? So, I feel like y'all have done the work to get stable within yourselves, secure within yourself, confident within yourself. And now the only thing is you have to not resist whatever it is that's meant for you that's coming in. Now, we do have not today, and that's just another confirmation that y'all are holding boundaries and not dealing with people who may have hurt you. Yeah, with the sword and the rose coming out, y'all have seen the truth of certain situations. And you may have somebody that really wants you to come back to them. I feel like this is a past energy. But y'all have held up some boundaries with this false person. So the only thing that you're coming back to is yourself, your inner child, the person that you may have left behind. You know what I mean? Because we do lose parts of ourselves when we give to people in situations that don't resonate with our highest good. We lose parts of ourselves. So you have to pull that energy back and regain that part of yourself and remember who the fuck you are. Right? So I feel like that's what y'all are doing. Y'all are remembering who the hell you are at this time. Yeah. And you're going to be taking risks elsewhere. Y'all could be gambling and not showing your hand. You could have options. You could be being very strategic. And that was one of the posts for yesterday. It said, in your last phase, you could have been living off survival. In this one, you're going to be strategic. You feel what I'm saying? No more living off of survival and feeling like we're living in lack. No, we know better than that. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all know that the risk is worth the reward. So you're taking the risk. And I feel like these two ladies in music also took risk. And they got the reward that they were looking for. So y'all could be meeting with people. There could be friends. There could be a romantic partner that starts off as friends with coffee cup coming out. Y'all are savoring the moment. You're feeling uplifted. Y'all are very much getting into your creative vibes. Again, you could be meeting with other people, going over ideas. Or you could just be taking the mental break that you need so that you can allow these creative juices to flow. All right? What is the overall energy, spirit? We have the Grim Reaper. So whoever this person is that wants you to come back to them, when it comes to love, it's a no for y'all. The card says the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So I don't feel like y'all are going to be going back to whoever this individual is. I do feel like this is a dead end situation. I feel like y'all have been doing the shadow work. And that if you accept certain things about yourself, you're no longer staying in any type of codependent relationship. You're not chasing anybody. Yeah, y'all have taken your power back. So, you know, someone was trying to control how you felt by keeping you stuck in a toxic cycle of chasing and running. It's like this person, you would chase them, they would come back for a little bit, y'all would have a little bit of fun, and then they will run. Look, beware of codependency. Can't make this shit up. Y'all are no longer staying in any type of codependent cycle. You took your power back. Yeah. Pay attention to the signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. So y'all been getting all kinds of signs and synchronicities in regards to this situation, these situations. Take it how it resonates for you, because I do feel like we're talking about more than love today. It's definitely about you as well, for the most part. What's the additional message? I'm sorry, y'all. My daggone nose ring was about to fall out. We got new love. So there is a new love here. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. Y'all know when that card come out, like I said earlier, I'll take new love for 200, Alex. The card says a new chapter begins, whether it's with a new partner or in a current relationship. So some of y'all, you may have this person come back and there could be a new chapter. But with the Grim Reaper coming out, I really feel like this is new for a lot of y'all. So there's somebody in your energy that you're going to be getting a bond going with. And I feel like you and this person are going to be courting each other and enjoying each other's company here. Okay? And we have reconciliation shit. Someone from your past is returning to your life soon. But I mean, shit, just because this person is coming back does not mean that you have to reconcile with them. For some of y'all, this past person, this reconciliation could be this Four of Wands energy. It could just be this past person is a past life partner. All right? It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that you've already been with. Because I really feel like there's two people here. It's somebody that you're definitely not going back to. It's a false person. We definitely have a false person. And it's a true love. All right? Let's get a few cards from the Love Oracle before we close out with a message from your true love and your angels. Okay? Don't forget to also focus on your 2 yes or no questions. I am about to yell. The first card to come out is Twin Flame. I cannot make this shit up. If you are a subscriber to this channel, please leave me some butterflies in the chat if you've been paying attention. Because the Twin Flame card coming out in every fucking reading, it does not matter what deck I use, it's going to come out in one of these decks. And I told y'all, this Four of Wands represents Twin Flame energy. Okay? So somebody is going into a relationship with somebody that mirrors their energy. Y'all have shared mutual feelings, and this person is a reflection of you. Okay? That is definitely here. I mean, I don't even think I need anything else, but I mean, shit. Escaping. Somebody is escaping, avoiding, and you are pushing someone away. I feel like this is whoever this false person is. You push this person away. They may be trying to come back and waste your time, love bomb, but you push them away. Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, and a good time. And I feel like it's because this person was just chasing thrills. That card has been a repeat card as well. Y'all were dealing with somebody that may even been on e-pills. They could have been a pill popper. Okay? This is somebody that like a real good time. And I feel like you moved away from this person. You decided to take a risk elsewhere. So now they may be dealing with an emotional storm. Again, this person is saying, come back to me. And I think there's rain in the back of that video or that song. I'm going to put the video in the comments. I'm begging you, please. This person is unstable because you pushed them away and you're avoiding and you blocked them. And I mean, we got a lot of cards saying that you blocked. Sorry, y'all. We have confessions here. So somebody is definitely confessing. The card says unveiling, coming clean in messages. So there is some messages that may come from this person. They may be trying to come clean about them wanting you back. Whatever it is for y'all, I feel like somebody wants to reconcile and you may be telling them, I'm good on that. All right, bottom of the deck, I got broken. Yeah. I feel like this person did too much. They broke what y'all had, and I don't think there's no fixing it. They destroyed what y'all had. They shattered your heart. They broke your heart. So I don't think y'all are going to be going back to whoever this individual is. Let's get a few cards from your true love before we close out with your angel message and your yes or no questions. This was pretty good. Better than I expected, actually. Peace and love to everybody viewing live. I see y'all in the chat. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. I will say I got to appreciate your honesty here. So whoever your true love is, they're going to appreciate the fact that you're honest. I don't think this person is, ooh, will you marry me? Told y'all this is a long-term commitment, twin flame energy here. Somebody about to get married. Now I'm hearing jagged edge. Let's get married. This person said, I embrace this love. Ooh. Don't let the past get in the way of our love. We are spiritually connected. I told y'all this is like a past life partner. I will never lie to you. Okay, and they honest too. And they want long-term commitment, period. It's giving marriage, is it not? Bottom of the deck, I never knew a love like this. I like it. And I'm hearing, I never knew love like this. Let's take a trip. I think about you at night. Mind, body, and soul, I'm sprung. I promise to be honest. So this is somebody that's going to be honest with you. They're not going to lie. I feel like y'all are used to, you know, people that may have been in that hot and cold energy that was very deceptive. And y'all are going to have to get used to somebody that's going to be real with y'all. You know what I mean? And maybe vice versa. Maybe this person was used to a liar too. New beginnings. Try again. New direction. Start over. Y'all are starting over. Memories. Whoever this person is that wants you back, that wants you to come home, Baby, they sitting somewhere with bittersweet feelings because they reminiscing and dwelling on the shit y'all experienced. Chemistry. You're going to have a very, very good chemistry with this new person. But I still feel like whoever this past person is, they going to come back trying to apologize. They may even buy you flowers or some shit. They want to tell you they sorry. Conflict, clashing, differences, and incompatibility. Incompatibility. So, even though this person wants to come back and apologize, you have come to terms with the fact that this is an incompatible match. It's like, no. Again, with the Grim Reaper here, it's no second chances. It's over. Y'all got not today. That's boundaries. Y'all got the Seven of Wands. That's boundaries. Y'all are just, it's like, this person can't come back from this. Again, I feel like they destroyed this connection and y'all decided to go elsewhere. I also feel like this was a catalyst for you healing a part of yourself that was broken. You know what I mean? And as a result of you healing that part of yourself, Spirit is like, bet. You know what I mean? You healed enough. We gonna send in somebody that's on your level. So y'all don't go back to what broke you. You know what I mean? I don't care if this person come back talking about how much they miss you, they love you. I understand all that. It's, you know, it's understandable being in a situation where you love somebody and you didn't think that you were going to have to walk away. But I'm telling y'all what I know. It's not good to go back to something you had to heal from. Not unless this person did a 360. All right? So let's see what your angels have to say. And we're going to close out with your yes and no questions. This was longer than I expected. It was good, though. All right? So we have angel of support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. So know that your angels and your ancestors are going to be coming in and offer some support. Look at that butterfly. Throw me some butterflies in the chat. And we have angel of expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly, period. And that's pretty much the angel's message for the whole reading, because this confidence and this resistance, these two queens spoke their mind. So it's a need for you to clearly speak up for yourself. You know what I mean? Don't allow nobody to keep you from not speaking your truth. That's very important right now. Let's go ahead and close out with your 2 yes and no questions. Let me know if this resonated with y'all in the comments. Hit that like and share it with somebody you feel like also may resonate. And subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you as a part of our gang. All right, I'm already getting a yes for the first answer, but we're going to go ahead and ask first. All right, Spirit, is it a yes or a no to the collective's first question for the highest good? Yeah, it is. It's definitely a very strong yes for your first question. Go ahead and focus on your second one, okay? Cause I never knew love like this. I don't even know who that song is by. I can't think of it. I know I grew up hearing it. All right, yes or no to the collective's second question for the highest good. I'm so silly, y'all. I am getting another yes. Very strong yes, okay? So we got 2 yeses for your questions. Again, I hope that there was something that you needed to hear a clear answer to. Again, if this resonated, please let me know. And if so, yeah, please don't forget to live life passionately with purpose. From the soul. I love y'all. Thanks again for watching. I will see y'all when I see you.